everyone, Christine from the Salvage Stitch here. I am about to go into the Goodwill outlet in Tucson, Arizona. I love this outlet. I've been to several Goodwill outlets. I just moved here recently from California, and in California there's several outlets. I've been to the San Bernardino one, I've been to two in Los Angeles, and by far I think that this one is the best outlet so far of the ones that I've been to. So if you're ever in the Tucson area and you get a chance to come by this one, I highly suggest it. Everything here is sold by the pound. It is $1.39 a pound, I believe, here for clothing, 69 cents a pound for hard goods, and I think glassware is like 40 cents a pound or something like that. There's tons of bins in there. I'll try to give you a sneak peek. They don't really like people filming in there. They're always announcing don't film, so we'll see if I can give you a sneak peek. But today I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna see what I can find. Yesterday I found some pretty good stuff. It's kind of addicting once you get started doing it, but yeah, you can find a lot of really good stuff. So I'll check back in with you later and let you know what I found. So this is the front of the building. Thought I'd give you a peek outside, and let's go on in and see what we can find. Okay, so I went to the hard goods, which I usually don't do when I first get here. I usually first go to the clothing, and I've already made out really good so far today. So let's take a look at my basket. So far I found a Vera Bradley purse here. Over there I've got a Vera Bradley belt. I've got a vintage leather bag. That one's just Charming Charlie, but I thought it was cute, so I'll probably keep it for myself. I've got a vintage hat over here. This vintage 7-Up hat. Found this Polaroid, and it's just a box, so that was a little disappointing, but so far looking good. Okay, so I just wrapped it up inside of the Goodwill outlet, and it is about 3 something. I think I've been here about 3 hours, probably exactly. I have a whole cart full of stuff. I spent $37 today, and my best guess is I'll probably pull about $300 or so off of the stuff that I found today. I got pretty lucky, so when I get home, show you what I got. All right, everybody, I am back, and after some lunch, I am ready to go through the stuff that I picked up today at the bins. So we'll just start with a couple of small things. I found this cute little vintage stocking holder. I don't know if I'll keep that. I found this Ernie doll. There was like one of these on eBay, so we'll see. That one might be hit or miss. I found a vintage Victoria's Secret Toiletries kit. It's like 3 pieces there. I think I should probably get around $30 for that one. I found this vintage Kodak soft-sided cooler, which is not in that great a shape, but it's pretty cool, you know, nostalgia. Hey, cool little vintage recipe holder, kind of kitschy. I found this metal chicken with a wheelbarrow. I do not know if it's vintage. I mean, it's pretty beat up, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's vintage, so I'll have to research that later. Probably my best find of the day by far was this brand new Steinbach in the box Nutcracker. It is a, move some stuff out of the way here, Millennium Nutcracker. He's dressed like in his tuxedo. It's pretty cool. And he does have arms, but they're not really arms. It's like a champagne glass and a champagne bottle that goes in each arm. So these were selling anywhere between $30 and upwards of $100 on eBay. So we'll list him, buy it now, our best offer, and we'll see what happens with that. I found some really kitschy vintage wallpaper. So there's just like a lot of cool things that you can find there. Got another vintage crocheted blanket to keep me warm because I'm always cold. Vintage purse. And you saw the other purses that I found in the beginning of the video. I had this Vera Bradley one, which I could not believe was just literally laying on top of the bins. Like, it was the first thing I found when I walked in, and it's in really good condition, and I think this is a newer pattern, so hopefully I make out pretty good on this one. The corners are a little bit worn, but we'll see what happens. Some of the vintage clothing I found. a Hawaiian dress. You can see the pattern at least. So I found that and a couple of other vintage shirts. I found this Wrangler one, which has a really cool Southwestern motif on it. I'm not quite sure if it's vintage or not, but it looks vintage. I found this Versace tank top, which is really awesome. I haven't even looked this one up yet. It does have a little tear here, but I'll patch that up and we'll just put it as is and we'll see what we get for that. So I also got this really cute dress, and I think it's from Anthropologie. It is Moulinette Soars, and I don't know, this one I might have to keep if it fits me. It's really so wrapping up today's haul, and speaking of wrapping paper, there's this cool vintage wrapping paper that I picked up, and I also got this other piece, which is actually a gift bag. The Muppets. This is really awesome. And then I wanted to share a tip with you guys. This was that leather bag that you saw in the beginning peeking out of my basket, and it's in like pretty poor condition. It has like some ink spots on it over here, and the bottom has, you know, some water stains and things like that. If you purchase Apple Leather Care off of eBay, you can get a bottle of that for about $9, and a little bit goes a long way. And you use like a microfiber cloth, you can usually get a lot of stains out of a leather bag. You can use it on leather shoes. I've used it with really good success many times on bags. And worst case scenario, if the bag's really bad, I just throw it in the washer. I mean, you know, I paid literally probably 50 cents for this, so, you know, it's not going to get ruined. And then when you're done, you just hang it dry and do the leather care on it, and it'll soften it back up again. So that's it for today's haul. Until the next time, I will see you guys again here at Salvage Stitch. Bye.